anything, you have to have a core. If
Okay.
you wish to build a ground structure, you need a static core.
I guess you gotta buy those.
No, you can craft it in your nano crafter.
Okay, nanocrafter. I
Press
thought.
K, kilo.
Ooh, that's how you do that.
In the top left, you see nano crafter only. Make sure that box is highlighted so it should be yellow.
Yep.
Above that in the search, type CORE.
CORE.
And then below that, you'll see four options: dynamic extra small, space extra small, static extra small, and static small.
Yeah,
You're going
that's
to
weird.
build a building first, so you're going to choose either a static extra small or a static small.
All right. So extra small. Let's make it small, cause why not? Missing ingredients. So then I gotta make all this stuff that in order to build the. Hey, extra small is a little easier.
Yep, a basic standard frame, a small basic core unit system, 5 basic power systems, and 6 basic components.
Oh, that's a lot of crafting to do.
If you click on, so you're going to make a static core small, right?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay, so step one, you click on static core small. You're going to click add to queue.
Add a
The
queue.
reason you're doing this is so you
Check.
don't forget what the fuck you're doing. Then you're going to click on basic standard frame small. You're going to click add to queue. You're going to see on the left that it needs 11 liters of silo. So you're going to click on silo. You're going to click add to queue. Now from there we can see it's just pure needed. Okay, so that's good to go. So now what we're going to do on the right, we're going to drag basic standard frame small above static core small. And then we're going to drag Siloom above basic standard frame small. So now our crafting thing is going to make the Silumen, then it's going to make the frame, then it'll make the core. Except we need the other stuff. So on the left, we're going to click again on static core unit small. And it's going to take us back to that thing. Then we're going to repeat that process for the other 3 items. Then once you have all that queued, you're going to mine. And you're going to mine, give or take, 500 units of raw ore of each of the 4 basic cut types. So you're going to look for bauxite, hematite, quartz, and coal. And then you're going to refine them. And as you refine them, you're going to click, refine coal into carbon. And you're going to drag that to the top of your list. It'll do it. And then as soon as it has the things to make your prereqs, boom, it's going to start knocking it out for you.
All right.
Good?
Let's see here. So you said static core. Click on basic component, right? And that takes you to alpha alloy. You click on that, and then you need the pure aluminum and the pure iron to get started.
Mm-hmm. Did you remember to add the component and add the alpha to your queue?
Yeah,
Not
add
just
alpha.
click on them.
Yeah,
Okay.
alpha, and then basic component, and then another alpha, because I think I probably need more than one. And I gotta go figure out how to get those.
Well, hang on. Did you look at alpha? Make
So,
one. What does it say right below it?
make one. 75 liters. Missing ingredient.
So make, and then it has a 1, right? You can change that. What does it say right below the word make?
Batch size.
There you go. So one craft is going to yield 75 liters of alpha.
Alright.
So your craft of components that needs 10 alpha, you still only need to craft alpha once.
Gotcha.
Don't do the mistake I did and craft 10 and go, what the fuck do I do with 750 liters of alpha?
You're still gonna use it.
Because that shit'll happen
You're still gonna use that much alfie.
eventually. But remember, he's starting in the very beginning. He has no containers. He has nowhere to put excess shit. He can't go making extra stuff.
Yeah.
In the very beginning, you have to be super conscious of your inventory. Because it won't craft. It has nowhere to output. You're not linked to a container. So as soon as you fill up your inventory, like, oh, I'm bored, I'm going to go mine while this crafts, you're fucked. You can't output any of your shit. And the reason you're doing this is so you can set down a base to get containers and machines and all that shit. So all you're doing is shooting yourself in the foot. You won't be able to do a goddamn thing.
Alright. I'm sure people will appreciate your colorful explanation.
Where is
Alright, I'll get on it. It's gonna take me a little bit, I think.
poor thing?
Alright, how'd you refine them? Did you just click on them?
Just like before, click on pure aluminum. Like, go back to all the way to the beginning. Go to your core and keep clicking all the way down till you get to whatever needs the pure aluminum, and
thank
click
you,
on
Mike.
pure aluminum now. And it'll say, add bauxite, blah, 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 and you'll hit Q. You'll add it to Q.
Okay, just had to go another extra step. Alfoy, pure aluminum. Okay, should be fun. 45 liters. And does it automatically start refining it as soon as it has resources? Yep, it does. Sweet. Well, I'll get on this and then we can talk about actually building something. It should be fun. Alright guys, so they taught me the basics of building. I don't know, it was kind of hard for me to understand, so let's see if we can go through it just a little bit slower. Had to get out of that. Just push K to get to our structure. And as you can see here, we are trying to make a static core S. Well, static core S requires basic components, so we click on basic components. Excuse me. Click on basic components, and you click add to queue. As you can see, I've already done that because it says I have 10 out of 6. But if I need to do it again, I'd need, first of all, some alpha. Takes 10 liters of alpha per 10 units. I have 39 liters. Let's say I didn't have enough alpha. Well, I need to go to the next click, which says pure aluminum and pure iron. And from here, whatever I needed, whether it be pure iron or pure aluminum, I can click on it, and it takes me down to the final stage of what it takes to make. And then I click add to queue, and it will start making it for me. Gotta make sure you add everything to the queue. And we got the basic components, so we're partially in there. Next is basic solar system power. Well, we have the alpha, and we have the basic connectors. I'm currently over here working on basic connectors. It tells you 2 minutes, but it tells you how long it actually takes to do it. So 10 seconds left, and I'll have one of my battery packs. But I need 5. Okay, so can we make another one? 2, 3, 4. We can. Let's add that to the queue. And then as you can see, it's making pure carbon first because that was what was queued. But we want the basic battery power systems to be next. So we click here and drag up. And that will change the order of the queue. Therefore, after the pure carbon is made, it will go into making the basic power systems. And then it will go to the static core. I also need a basic core unit system. And that requires polycarbonate plastics. And that requires pure carbon and pure hydrogen. Tells you the batch size at 75 liters. What's just way to backtrack? Maybe there is, I just haven't figured out yet. But it looks like I should have enough of that. So as soon as this pure carbon's done, let's add that to it. That'll give me, well, give me 75 liters. And that should be enough to refill the 7 requirement here. And then we also have the basic components. So once we have those built, then I think we need the basic standard frames. And that takes silicon, which takes pure aluminum and pure silicon. It says I have no pure silicon. So let's click on the pure silicon and add it to queue. That should be good. And then, yeah, that should be it. And I'll keep on going through it with you guys because I know it's slightly confusing. I know I'm not fully able to explain it super well. So by all means, give me questions, give me comments, ask for more information. I'll do my best to tell you how to do it better. Well, that's kind of cool. I just figured out how to backtrack. You click here. Then you click on the components. It breaks it down, but you always can just click back. It'll take you back to the previous screen. Click again, it'll take you back to the standard frame. So I think this requires selenium, and that requires pure silicon. 50 liters of pure silicon. So let's make some more. Let's actually get rid of this. Let's make, we can make, I said exit out. There we go. Oh, I guess we only can make 2. But that's 90 liters, which is more than enough for what we need. After that's done, we'll go back to the selenium. It says I need more pure aluminum also. So I guess let's make some more pure aluminum also. 1 batch should be enough. It's 45. Only need 1 of these things. Let's add that to queue. Okay, and then let's go back. And let's add that to the queue. And that makes 7. And then from there, let's go back. We'll just take this all the way down because it's going to be the last thing we queue. I believe this will give me enough to make everything. We can double check. Basic standard frame. Yeah, that should be enough. So we should have most of this done in a few minutes. We'll double check to make sure I did it correctly, but right now it's looking pretty good. I did have to add one more thing. I forget you gotta add everything to queue. It's gonna take some getting used to, but hey, at least I'm learning how to craft, and it'll hopefully help you guys out also. And this seems like a pretty good stopping point. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Give me a thumbs up if you like them. Hit that subscribe button. Click on the bell to be notified when I release a new episode. I release new content every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesday's a vlog, if you'd like to get to know me and my wife a little better. Thursday and Saturday are video game videos. Currently, this is my second YouTube, and I'm focusing purely on gaming. But I'm still putting gaming videos out on my other channel, so the sellers, there'll be a link below. Also, I have some affiliate links, so if you want to see what I'm using, make sure you check those out. Also, look me up on Discord. There'll be a link in the description. Until next time, keep producing.